Go. Good day, everybody. Welcome to FanView. Welcome to another episode of our channel. Thank you all for coming and happy Monday. My Monday has not been happy. I didn't want to be here today because Mary lost,
They
and
said they would lose now.
I'm
You should be
angry,
happy.
and I'm so angry. So today I'm joined with my colleagues and Bola, what's up?
Hi, everybody. I'm good. Aland. I told you guys. So, yeah. Thank you.
Jesse, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good. It has been an interesting weekend of football.
Zami, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm just happy football is back. I'm just happy.
He played 2-2. It doesn't say football is back.
Football is back.
Bro, the season only just started. Man City lost their
I
first
know.
game of last season, and they still won the
Don't go
league,
face
so-
your journey. Face your journey, my bro.
Okay, what's up? What's up? How's your weekend been?
Yeah. I'm good. My weekend has been good.
I mean, the season just started for you too.
The fact that I'm able to Boyo, how are you? How was the weekend?
Fine. So today we're not going to waste much time. We're going to try and make it as short as possible. And we're going to talk about the big 6 matches. Please, before I go in, I want to say please like, share, subscribe, and comment if you can. And I promise you will read as much as possible. So we're going to talk about
Is it that time for me to be the host again?
Probably.
Don't do your
Like,
network.
our-
So don't they try?
Our house is doing Gary, cassava,
It's
Hello?
back. Hello, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
guys.
sorry. Okay, so Tottenham played with Southampton this weekend. I'd like to start with K because that's a North London rival. How did you see the match?
Yeah,
Was
neighbor.
Tottenham impressive?
fact is I didn't even actually put my mind in that match because right from start I knew Tottenham there was no way Tottenham were not going to win. And I don't like them being joyous. So but they played well. They played the normal way they're supposed to play. They played fucking Southampton. So I didn't see anything that interesting in the match. But they played well. Yeah, they played well. They continued from where they stopped last season.
Yeah, I think everybody here predicted Tottenham was going to win. And Zami, I'd like to hear from you. How do you think Conte will be feeling knowing that his 2 goal scorers didn't score, Son and Kane? It was Sessegnon, Dyer, Ongo, and Kulusevski. So how do you think that Conte will be feeling as his 2 main strikers didn't score? That means the goals are going to spread this season.
Yeah, I only think it's just the beginning of the season, and last season Harry Kane didn't start firing until the middle of the season, I guess, towards December. So I don't think that should be any sort of concern to him. I mean, he has the top scorer, the joint top scorer in the league in his team, and Kulusevski, who only came in January last season, and he has been on the front foot since then. So I don't see any sort of concern from him. I mean, the season is just 13, and there are still 37 matches to go, so there shouldn't be any sort of concern from him. They will surely bang in goals as the season progresses.
Okay. Jesse, we watched this match together. What could you draw from the match? Was it Tottenham being that bad, or was it Tottenham being too good, or was it Southampton being too bad?
Well, I didn't watch the whole of the match. I just watched some bits and pieces, but I saw a lot of cross and nod, which, well, that would be Conte style of football with five playing the five at the back. So
Yeah.
I mean, Tottenham played well, and I think they'll just get answer on the night or on the day.
Okay. GB, I
Yeah.
think you predicted Southampton was going to get relegated, yeah?
No, did I? I think
No,
that
that
was
was me.
K.
Okay, that was
No, it was me.
who? Was
It was
Jesse.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
When that match was good, do you think it's just the beginning for them, or do you think they'll bounce back, or do you think or do you think now you actually see what Jesse's saying when it comes to them being in relegation battle?
Okay. I think I watched the match and it was actually like good from Tottenham. I think Conte will be happy that he got 4 goals and Kane and Son were not in this on the score sheet. So and that means it's just the first game of the season too. But I think it's a good feeling that probably your goals will get to come around from several people more this time. And yeah, Southampton's coach has played the last 16. He has lost 10. He has drawn 4, and he has won 2. So it's a bad, like it's bringing the bad from last season into this one. I don't know. Like right now, I don't know. It's still the first game of the season though, and Southampton players are actually quite like young, so maybe they might grow into it. But yeah, I think from the first game, I might just have the feeling like this season might just be like a little bit different. Yeah, and
Okay.
they could get relegated if they don't get to be careful.
Okay. Before we go further, I wanted to say, please, if you get please, at the end of this video, would be answering this question: who impressed us the most? And we being here, we're not going to see our clubs. We're going to choose other clubs. Personally, my club did not impress me, so I'm not going to see my club. But then I'm going to say other clubs. I'm going to choose a club that you know that impressed you the most.
Okay.
Jesse, you were saying, was it only Cross Arnold you noticed from Tottenham, from the bits that you watch? Was it only Cross Arnold, or is this the same style Conte was always playing at Chelsea, or did you see some changes?
Yeah, it was somewhat similar, same style of football. You can see that the wing backs were overlapping a lot, so that would just create more like put more bodies into the box for crosses to be like put away. So yeah, I think that was the same type of football he played in Chelsea, but yeah, it was a little bit of cross and not that I was watching.
Oh, okay. K, coming to you. Without Richarlison starting that match, he couldn't play because of his suspension from last season. But then you'll be available for the next match. Going into the next match, do you think, as being Conte, do you expect Richarlison to walk back into the starting lineup, or has Kulusevski done good for himself?
Kulu has already done enough. Seriously, like I feel like the only way Richarlison is going to walk into that 11 is if he plays as a wing back. I already said it here before. Like the only way Richarlison is going to be a starter in that is if he plays as a wing back. I don't see, definitely you can't bench Son, and I'm very very sure you can't bench Kulu. So
Kulusevski.
I don't know. Probably you wait for his time, enter 75 minutes, 80 minutes, or he plays for injury or something, or he plays as a wing back. That is the only 3 options I think he has. There's no way he's going to bench Kulu. Neither will he bench Son. So I feel like the guy is he's just there to complete the number, kind of.
Okay. Zami, do you really worry for Southampton? Like, they scored first and then they considered 4 goals, and some of the goals were easily avoidable. So do you really worry for them, or are you still like, oh, it's just beginning, it's just starting?
I don't really feel there should be any sort of panic from the Southampton team because it's just the first game of the season. And yes, they scored first, but Tottenham just showed great composure and the team spirit in them just from nowhere. They just got their 4 goals back and all. So I don't really worry
Unlike
for them.
Liverpool.
So I guess after these 4 goals they conceded, they'll have to go back to the drawing board and try to sort out where things might have gone wrong for them. And I hope they bounce back from their defeats.
Okay. We're going to end it with you. Looking at this sports team and whatever they said they could achieve, someone said they could challenge for the league. Someone said they could finish top 4. Knowing Conte, what do you think his target is for this season, and do they need more players to achieve what he wants to achieve?
Knowing Conte, I think that he's going to obviously be going for the title.
Yeah.
And yeah, he might not really be looking at cup runs because he's not really the type of manager that goes for cups like that. I think he's going to be going for the title. And I think that if they are going to go for the title, they will need more defensive players, maybe like a defender or two, because like as Southampton don't have that much of attacking threat and they're still able to get a goal against Tottenham. So if they are going to be facing more teams that are better attacking wise, they might suffer because their defenders are not really the best. Oh, and I also think that I think Richarlison, I feel that Conte wants to play Harry Kane in a deeper position, something that he has not played before because he's a good playmaker. So I think he might want to play Richarlison off of Kane so he can be able to give balls. So Richarlison plays as a main striker and then Kane kind of sits back the way he knows how to do very well.
So the way Conte sets up, do you think it will be possible? That means he has to get rid of one of his defensive-minded midfielders. So do you think he's going to use a 3-4-3? So
Richarlison's guy
apart
was
from
just
the
like
apart from the wing backs,
Richarlison is just
so
like a rotation option now. There are so many matches.
so that's
now.
what I
Champions
feel.
League,
I don't
Premier
think
League, Cup.
so. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to drag Kane back to a deeper role or anything.
Okay.
Now, the set-
Wait. Zami, you said something.
Yeah, I said left to me. He actually brought in Richarlison for the like an impact sub group, like a players that comes in towards the later stages of the game to make an impact. So I don't see him I don't see Richarlison challenging for that starting spot. But of course, we have cup games and all, so you can actually start in those matches. But the idea that he wants to play Kane pro, no, he doesn't have to. I mean, Kane plays as the number 9, but he still comes deep. And Son.
I didn't mean that Conte plays differently. It would have been possible, but with the way he plays, I don't think.
Conte is just all about the wing backs, and so I don't see him.
I don't think he's going to make all those kind of changes.
So,
Conte is not that flexible.
Yeah, that's just it. Just like Tuchel.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, Shabo. I just kept on telling myself, Conte is not the type of person that will spend 62 million on a bench player. So we'll have to wait and see.
Actually, Richarlison is going to have like so many matches, like, and so many important roles to play. You guys, like, we can't forget that we still have 5 subs, and so like they are like, and he's a very versatile player. He can take any role up in the front. He can play from the right, can play from the left, can play from as a striker. So he's actually bought because he's good enough to easily slot into the team whenever needed. Into any place.
Whenever is needed, that means it's still going to be.
Of course, now there might be injuries, there might be lapses in form.
So what I'm saying is like,
now.
It's not going to be.
It's actually coming here to compete.
Probably to compete, but it's not going to be a starter.
No, definitely. There's nobody. The only people that are starters in that front line is just Kane and Son. Kulusevski can mess up anytime now. So.
Okay, so I'm moving to.
I'm very sure if we feel like he has a shot at it, just have to wait for his time.
Okay, that's all we thought now. I'm moving to the other side of North London. I'm moving to Arsenal. Okay, on Friday, you guys kicked off the Premier League, and first of all, what did you think about the performance of Arsenal?
Small team.
But the performance was not all pretty. Let me put it that way. We played well in the first 20, 30 minutes. I was very, very impressed. But after that, kind of took our feet off the gas and we allowed Palace to go into the game. The performance was not pretty. But like I saw the things I wanted to see. I saw the movements. I saw the players fighting for all the balls, and oh my god, Gabriel Jesus is too good. Like the guy was fighting for all the ball and all. So and Zinchenko too, yeah. Credit to him, even though are you eating for dinner or tried his best. So all in all, the performance was not all too pretty, but yeah, they got the job done. So I think that is part of it. This kind of matches last season, we probably have ended up losing it because when we were under that much pressure, we have probably made defensive mistakes, considered the penalty or something. So the fact that the players were able to hold themselves together until they got that all important second goal. So I feel like it's still the first game of the season. All the players are definitely not 100% yet. So the performance was okay.
I mean, the Crystal Palace team you people still made defensive mistakes now. It was not just capitalized.
Which I think we only made one. Like on
Saliba passed. Gabriel passed one ball. He passed one ball when I was trying to play out from the back.
It was first Ramsey's.
Then Gabriel did it too. That's two now.
It was the same sequence now. Ramsey wanted to pass the ball.
That's two now. Like it came back to your player, then you started again. And then
not like I started being passing like that. Now he came back and wanted to clear the ball. So it's still the same.
Imagine
sequence.
That should be.
I think that was but it wasn't triple.
No, I know, but you cannot expect people to make 10 defensive mistakes now. It only one lapse of concentration is enough.
But still, like I said already, it's still the first game of the season. I'm not expecting
maybe. I wanted to counter you.
So, and I didn't say there was no mistake now. But like this kind of matches last season, definitely we would have considered before we got that second goal. Because there would have been mistakes a lot more than the one. Imagine now, Arsenal, the whole 90 minutes, you are able to point out to just one sequence of mistakes. So that is that is quite all right, I guess. So I feel like maybe they will grow into the game as season goes on. Our next match is against Leicester City, so see how it goes.
Okay. GB.
Yep.
I think the most impressive thing everybody saw from Arsenal on Friday was how they were able to grind out their results, because we all agreed that by this time last season,
exactly.
If by this time last season they could have considered a goal
exactly
or
from anywhere.
Do you see it as that, and where as a fan watching that, do you praise the players for doing that, or do you always want your players to do well? Can you just explain?
Firstly, anyway, aside from trying to banter, you cannot always be in control of the game. Sometimes you are going to suffer, and it's just about how well you prepare yourself and you're ready. Sometimes you get to, at least nobody gets to have 100% to 0 possession. So there are some particular times that you're not going to be with the ball, and then you have to prepare to defend without the ball. And they did that at least pretty well. Yeah. But aside that, it's just the first game of the season, so I cannot take too much notice to it. So I just felt like if Crystal Palace were probably more clinical, they could have probably gotten a goal, but there's no ifs in football. So
exactly. I had plenty of chances in the first.
I feel minutes. Like Patrick Vieira also got his gameplay right, left to me, because there's the switches Anderson were making were so effective that most times it
that guy is looking like
most times what is that now?
I mean it's distribution now.
Because most times Crystal Palace drags Arsenal to one side, then that guy switches it up, and then Zaha is left one-on-one, and Zaha like normally you expect Zaha to be like very good with his one-on-ones, but that like anyway, brilliance of Ben White. Then at the same time, I always
Brilliance,
like
okay.
I've always I don't know, should I not call it brilliance? Because normally I've always
White was brilliant in that
I
match.
mean,
Like,
I
I
mean,
don't
I mean,
understand why
Zaha it's
White
Zaha
Zaha
was
ate
messed
people in
up
that
like
match.
because
everybody,
I feel
everybody.
No,
Zaha
if you think
messing
about
up or
it,
not,
wait,
everybody
wait.
believed that
Zaha,
White was not playing
Zaha,
in his calm down. White was not playing his preferred position, first of all. He was playing as a right back. So everybody expected Zaha to eat him up.
you guys have
So for him
collected
to be able to
my
so
sports, eh?
so for him to be able to like get out of that without any serious mistake.
No, wait. I'm not saying I'm saying Ben White actually played well now, but like I was expecting more from Zaha because in that league, one-on-one wingers are very good in one-on-one duels. Like Zaha is like
One-on-one
probably
situations, yeah. Zaha is
top
one of
three
the
or
best.
top four, top five in the league.
Yeah.
And he really wasn't up to it that day. But aside that, it's a good start because and they didn't win. They didn't start with a win last season. Now, yeah. So everybody's optimistic for us now. Yeah. I don't know, Moyo. Are you scared of being used?
No, man. I swear to God, my network is so bad. I don't even understand why.
It's like you're running away.
I'm Man
Bro.
U fan. What do you expect?
I'm going to get to my Jesse.
Please let's be the last topic, please.
They're cook for preseason. Their guys don't finish.
Let Man U
I
be the
think
last
I
topic,
can.
please.
you think everybody
Not
is
true.
over us?
Well, you make you be the last topic so that we'll go
We have already voted on that. Man U used to be the last topic, please. Thank you.
Jesse, you're the only one that predicted Crystal Palace was going to get something out of this.
Hater.
What you know much?
No,
Was it Arsenal being lucky or was it Arsenal's brilliance or were Arsenal just able to hold Crystal Palace? Or what do you think about the match?
The reason why that match played 2-0 and because police say no they play. This guy, how you know be footballer at all? Like I know be footballer. If you look at that match very well, first half, let me not even say first half, first 30 minutes, Arsenal were winning that match. After that, Crystal Palace going into that match. They deserve something for that match. I told you guys that it was not going to be an easy match. It was not going to be straightforward.
Definitely, it's not going to be straightforward. But if I'm to use your logic of because of one player not playing or because of chances missed, I know how many chances I missed in that first 30 minutes also.
Let me finish now. If you count from the second half, even Ben White, Zaha, he removed him many times. If you are trying to
all this play that I think Crystal Palace made, they didn't even have up to 3 on target. They only had 2. The one Ramsey saved from Matata or whatever his name is, and the one Eze. That is all. So not like they even created a whole lot of chances.
I'm trying to say that in the midst of play, they could have gotten some for that match. But when they kept on taking the ball out to Ayu's wing, he kept on wasting a lot of chances. And it's even the reason why Arsenal scored their second goal. Because when he was with the ball, he lost possession. And it was when he had the chance to pass to either Mateta or to Zaha to create something. So I feel like, well, Arsenal tried, but
I feel like all those things
Palace
don't work
for that match.
All those things don't work. Because if I'm to use that metric also, I'm going
This
to
is
tell
your
you
problem now.
when is this? No, when was this collected the ball and passed it to Odegaard? That he passed the ball to Odegaard in the box. I could have just easily had my second goal there, no problem. That Odegaard was trying to pass back to
Crystal
Martinelli.
Palace is now go now. They do now. To me, they do too. But there's no if now. So
that is what I'm telling. Like
this guy wasted too many chances. I did rubbish throughout the match.
I even expected that to cook Ben White.
4 minutes. Jesus, Martinelli had the ball supposed to score. See free net like this. He played the ball to the other side. So all these situations are always in matches. So I feel like
matches now. You guys tried now.
They've won. I'm not going to hear that from your mouth. Just say
it's not every day that will be Christmas like that.
Now you sabi that one. Now you sabi that one.
No. It's not every day that
will be just that.
Okay. Zami.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so we've all been having this argument saying Arsenal defended well. Crystal Palace did not do this. Crystal Palace did not do that. Did Patrick Vieira get it wrong from from what you watched, or could you have attacked it more from the beginning? Or
Okay, according to what I noticed in the game, I felt that game was just all about who needed it more. And I could see the urgency Arsenal actually puts in the game. I think in the second half, Crystal Palace were for the first part of the second half, Crystal Palace were the better team. They had more urgency on the ball and they were pressing ball. I think it was those missed chances that they had that actually that it was their it was the chances they actually missed that made them lose the match for me. So, but I felt it was more of who actually needed the match more, and I could really see the improvements from the Arsenal team. There was so much improvement from them, and but like I said, it's just the first match of the season, and we still have 27 matches to go. So, how consistent can this Arsenal team be? We don't know. So, we'll see it over the course of the season. 37 remaining matches.
I'm telling you, this guy doesn't want to be
I
host tonight. I'm telling you
Cassava,
this.
semo. Your dinner will not be imported.
This guy does
Now
not
it's
want to
now
be
it's our
host.
host they do today with that.
Wait, which country know your day? Which country know your day?
Now Nigeria, I do now.
Now Kuku Nigeria in there now. She now no be Nigeria go dey na service go back like that.
Where's
Who
the
you're
host
the-
like this?
We
Your
go to
dinner
talk
will
now.
not be
The
imported.
thing is,
I think where you the host the
like, wait first. Sure, you know, like, Vieira's game plan was actually like, I just feel like it should be like that. Like, yeah, it was actually well thought.
So that is the only way you can.
Yeah,
play
he
that
did the game
those
plan
players.
to the strength of his players. He made sure that Zaha was, like that, right? Like the game plan was actually cool. I don't even want to hear that wanted it more. They were just better.
And those chances,
Everybody wants the game. You do not want the game against Fulham. Hmm? Don't tell me what.
You no go answer again. You no go answer.
Anyway,
I don't hear you.
like
I know, yeah,
I don't like to hear that this person wanted him more. Like both teams want it now, but you're
Of
just
course,
better.
now, it is who wanted it more. They both wanted it, but it was who wanted it more. It was a case of who wanted it
Okay,
more.
so
I mean, if you
your
actually
match
wanted
against
it more,
your match against
Against
Fulham now.
against
You know,
against
against
Real
Fulham,
Madrid,
you
they
don't want
lost
them.
in the final.
bro,
You do
Eh,
not
our
want
match
it
against
more.
Fulham-
Salah do not want it more.
bro, of course, our match against Fulham, we wanted it, but they showed that they wanted it more than us.
eh, so, okay, your match against
We're
Madrid
just
for Champions League
Against
final.
Madrid,
No one
who
wants it more.
showed that they wanted it more.
Real Madrid because they won.
Ah,
See what this guy
this
is
guy
doing.
now.
I don't know what-
This guy now.
Liverpool.
Now,
Bro,
Zamad,
I'm
you are booked.
not
This bro is an Olodo.
There's nothing like wanting it more. There's just
That's
a
what I'm
situation of
saying.
one club being better
It's
than the
better.
other.
Why
Yeah.
do they tell me say there's nothing like who wanted it more? Of course they wanted
Baba,
it
they were
more.
better than
So you see that you
you.
would have seen it in their place.
They
You would have
were
seen it in
better than
Arsenal's
you.
place.
See,
They were better than
see
you.
Liverpool against Real Madrid. Like, see the way Liverpool, see the chances you guys created, see everything. Or Man City, Chelsea some years ago.
That was no
Even
no no
Man
no
City
because we
Madrid.
actually
Even Man City
Even Man
Madrid.
City, Madrid,
Against Madrid,
exactly.
because-
See,
The Man
because
City no want
against
time.
Madrid, because we had
like, I
chances
don't even
more than
want to hear
them.
that.
Doesn't mean we wanted it more.
So what
It was
does it now
probably their
mean?
game plan.
You wanting it more? What
It
does
was
it
probably
mean?
their game plan. It was probably their game plan. They
What is
knew
the meaning
once they
of-
come out. That was their game plan now.
Aaron Yeka.
That was their game plan.
Like, wait, listen, Zami.
Ah,
What I'm saying is, like, there's nothing like someone wanting it more. If you win, it's because you played better, not because you want
No, I
it more.
mean,
There's
I
nothing,
mean, there's some, there's
you
this.
don't,
like,
the
there's
desire
clubs
does not give you the win now, right? It's your
Probably
No,
performance.
it's
Generally, you
no,
prepared
no.
more.
Like there's some teams that use passion
You were
to
more
win some matches.
prepared.
Yeah, there's passion, right? But
Yeah,
most
so
times
yeah, you
your
can
passion
say
has
that
to
this
translate to
team wanted it
performance.
more.
So you can't tell me
Your
I'm
trans-
wrong now.
Your passion has to translate to performance. You can be
There's
fired up
sometimes that
and
yeah,
play
you
rubbish.
can say that they wanted it more. That's why they won the
Your
match.
passion has to
You can actually
translate
say
to
that.
performance.
We-
Of
we-
course,
no,
that's
no,
why
no,
I
I
said
don't
they
believe
wanted
that.
it more.
I don't
Sorry.
believe
What
that.
are we talking about? What are we talking
Sorry, like
Okay,
it's about like the fact that you wanted something. Like we've played a final when we're in university. We wanted it more. We are so eager. We lost. You can be fired up and then you lose.
Who told you
That
wanted
happens.
it more than them?
No, you didn't want it more
They
than
also
you
wanted
didn't want
it,
it more
so
than your
it shows
opponents.
that they wanted it
We
more.
played worse. That's why we lost.
Ah.
Not because we wanted it more. We played worse.
Uh-huh. Missed a
That's
lot of
it.
a whole lot of chances.
We know
Our
that. Wait,
goalkeeper was.
Bro.
I don't even want to talk about it.
That
See, that's just an illustration.
That's
like-
we were not
that's-
fired up. We
We
lost
were
the final
fighting.
for that match. We were not fired up.
penalty.
See, there's no match.
If now want
There-
more, you no go miss
There's no match that a small team plays against a big team that the small team does not want the game. They want it. They want to win. They want the
no,
underdog
I mean, there are
story.
some teams that are going to a match and they know that winning is going to be very difficult.
Yeah,
But
right.
on
But
the
they can be.
pitch, Again, in Champions League final, Chelsea, Man City, Chelsea wanted the match more. That's why they won. We didn't play better than Man City.
Chelsea played the thing that would have helped them. It's performances that wins you game, not
Towards the end of the
anymore.
game. Towards the end of the game, you could see everybody was falling back.
If passion
If
is
passion
not
wins
important,
football,
Bruno Fernandes will have the highest goals. Like Bruno's always on score.
Who be this guy?
That guy in a passion merchant. Any sport like So I see the thing is passion is just I feel like
Passion
passion
is
is
good.
just an added bonus. Let me
Yeah,
just put it that way.
exactly. That's the point.
Just-
if you don't perform and you're
if you don't-
fired up, you're
Forget,
firing up
you
the
won't
wrong
see there are so many players that are good that you even see them showing that much passion and they are very, very good. That
They
they-
want to shout.
how many body language was De Bruyne has that you see De Bruyne to be shouting up and down on the field. Very, very, and it's going to perform.
Wait.
Even Arnold, Arnold doesn't know how to shout.
You
He's just going to
doesn't
score.
mean you have to
Anderson,
shout now.
best
It
in
is from the
shouting.
performance. It is from
Guys,
the
No,
performance.
no. Performance is
Performance
how
is not-
how
It's not
good
the
you
urgency.
play.
Performance is
Now,
how
you
good
talk
you are.
everything.
No,
Anything
no.
about
Performance is
like
how
this,
good
they
you
don't
are.
match.
Urgency
Baba.
performance is your
Don't
team
tell
play.
me,
Is
don't tell me.
your game
It's not
plan.
about
You want to be
shouting.
fast with the
It
ball.
is
You
the
want to
play.
be
You
slow.
go tell me the play. Fulham,
Did you think
Fulham Liverpool. You know the way they play. Fulham
It's
didn't
not
play
about
like
wanting
they were
him more.
championship team.
That was the style that they
that is
played.
how they play now? That is how
the game plan.
if you have watched any Fulham game last
No,
season,
they
you
knew
know that
they
is how
would
they
go that
play
door.
exactly.
They knew they were going that
You
door.
people were not as prepared as they were any now.
Wait,
That is just it.
you're comparing championship teams to Liverpool now.
What
No,
I'm
They are not
also
good
saying
to
is
play.
I'm not.
what I'm saying is there's not like
that is how
wanting
they
it more
play,
does
but
not
they were just
equate
more.
good
They were
performances.
more prepared. They were more prepared than Liverpool for the match. Simple as ABC.
Wanting
Not
it
like
more does not
they wanted
equate
it
good
more or anything.
performances. That's a lie.
Everything they're more
But-
prepared than
but
Liverpool.
if
It means
it's-
they wanted it more than us. That's
Yeah.
what-
No, that's a
It was
lie.
not wanting.
Okay,
It was them
okay.
being more prepared. It was just them being more prepared.
There's nothing
than
like
Liverpool.
wanting
Okay,
something.
They are more
okay.
prepared than the other person. It means you wanted it. You want it
We are
more
one house.
than the other
One house.
Can we
One house.
continue?
Yeah. Passion is not equal to performances. Please know that.
GB, your two boys.
As ABC.
GB, your two boys made their debut for Arsenal. Your Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus. How do you think
They
they
allowed
performed?
this moment.
You know, you were here when I was telling this big head that and he was telling me no, kidding. Like honestly, there's no player that will leave.
What was
Man
I
City
telling you?
at their prime that you won't see their results except for Sterling right now. Maybe Sterling will shoot it, I don't know. I leave Sterling to God's hands.
Jesus says hi.
Well, actually, like from Jesus, like Pep has always said that Jesus is a pressing monster. He's someone that wants to fight for the team. He wants
Even
to give his
Arteta
all for the
said it.
team. He wants to keep playing for the team. And Zinchenko is a very, very intelligent guy. He might not be the best, like physically, but he's very good technically, and then he's very intelligent. So it's I don't know. It's obvious that they're going to add to Arsenal. Like they're coming from Man City to Arsenal, so there's a difference.
Okay. Okay, GB, this question I need to ask you. Do you think the fact that Jesus is not playing around the so-called big players, he does not have the big players around, do you think that's really going to give him confidence to become the main man for Arsenal? Because I mean, he's playing like
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
you know, like it's funny because it's like in two ways. There are some certain group of players that when they have the feeling like they are the like main guy in the team, then they tend to play well, like very well, because so many phases of players to go through them, and then to bring out their strengths. And there are some players that they are more suited to just being part of a system, and then they contribute their best, and their best is good enough. So from what I think like being at Arsenal is going to really help Jesus because he's not going to be bothered that he's not going to. At Man City, you might give like a 10/10 performance this weekend, and still you don't get to start the next because there is someone breathing down your neck, and that's not good enough for your morale and whatever it is as a player. So now at Arsenal, he knows if he gives a 10 in this weekend, in fact, if he gives a 7 this weekend, he's very, very likely to start the next one. And so that breeds your confidence. And as a striker, your confidence is like the first two things, aside from your finishing. If you are confident enough in yourself, then you get to put goals away and then, makes you a better player. So yeah, it will help him. I'm very sure.
Okay, so I'm going to ask Jesse a question. I'm going to ask Jesse the negative part, and I'm going to ask Kay, you're going to finish with Arsenal, the positive part. Jesse, you said did he play well like that? They were lucky. They got the victory at the night and everything. So going forward, do you think Arsenal still contenders for the top 4 race? And as an Arsenal fan, would you be worried? And what are those things you'll be worried about?
Me, are you asking me as an Arsenal fan?
Yeah, like if that was your club,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
I didn't really say that they didn't play that well. They played well for the first half, but second half, I think Crystal Palace were the better team. And I think they are still contenders for top 4 because I think all the big 6 clubs are going to be contending for the top 4. It's going to be a difficult race, but yeah, I think Arsenal fans don't need to be worried because at least they got the job done. They got the results. So if they can keep on grinding out results, I think they'll be fine.
Okay.
Yes.
So any positive stuff about Arsenal? Yeah, and going forward, what would you like to see from Arsenal?
Well, going forward, the only thing I think I would want to see more from them is them having more control over the game, larger periods. I don't want a 30 minutes performance and struggling throughout remaining 60 plus minutes.
Yeah.
So for the positive, I would say the performance of Saliba. Yeah, the guy played excellently. Like I enjoyed his, like you wouldn't even know he's someone having his debut. He was just playing so calm and all and composed, especially. He was so composed.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you think him and Gabriel are the two starting centre back? Because we all know White is not a right back. I think that's what he played. Yeah, he's not a right back. And
I think for now, I feel like for now, I don't think there's any reason to drop Saliba from the starting lineup. So and White can't play as a left centre back. So
yeah,
I feel like it will still be Saliba Gabriel until anyone pops up.
wait, who's your right back in the club?
Tomiyasu and Cedric.
Oh, is Tomiyasu still injured?
No, he's back. But he played for the under 21s.
Oh, okay.
So he's back. So apart from performance of Saliba, then I would say Jesus also. Like we've missed that. Like the energy he brings into the team is just he's kind of player. Like see the ball he collected from, was it Gueye? I don't know. That led to the chance he created for Odegaard. Like normally that is not the kind of like he's not a threatening position. The ball is not, and he was still able to press the defender till he got the ball off him. So all those are the kind of situations that can just win matches for you at any time. So and yeah, the team like I mentioned last week, I said I'm looking to see if the players will be able to maintain their performance in the preseason at least, and they did that in the first 30 minutes. The movement was there, it was very, very fluid. You see the 2-3-5. So yeah, they played well apart from them not being able to hold on to the pressure for the larger period.
Okay. So I'm moving to Chelsea. Jesse, you said Chelsea was going to lose 1-0. They didn't lose. I'm very sure you're happy with the results, but the performance, I'm not sure. What do you think about the performance?
I mean, we're really, really lackluster. That was the word that I'll use. Chelsea did not play well at all. and the commentators kept on complimenting Sterling. I don't think that guy played. He did not play anything. He did not play anything.
Yeah.
But like one positive I'm going to take from the game was this guy looked really good. Barella. When he came on, he was making a lot of inward passes that were accurate, and also Koulibaly really pressing. But you could still see that there was still lack of full fitness from the whole squad in general. And that's something that we need to improve on. But as for the performance, I didn't really enjoy watching us play. But at least we got the result at the end of the day.
Okay. GB.
Yeah.
You've watched Sterling all his lifestyle at Man City.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you hear him playing his first game for Chelsea, and yeah, Chelsea fan complaining about him. Is it more of would you advise him to say more of patience, or do you think Sterling's a good fit for?
Yeah, Sterling. See, honestly, it's obvious because if you look at Sterling's transition from Liverpool to City to Chelsea, you can't tell me like there's nothing the scouting network or these guys have been buying in. There's something they've been seeing. Pep, there was a point that Sterling was undroppable in City because Sterling offers you this running in behind the defense that you get from strikers. He actually offers you that, even though he might run in behind and then go to miss the chance. That's another story. But the fact that it does that even almost helps you create space for even other players to play. So I think if Chelsea is going to really enjoy Sterling, then they really have to get a creator, because in that team, there are not so many creators, honestly. Like, just look at it.
Messi getting Sterling is just like someone getting a car without engine. It's not going to work.
So you need creators for Sterling to play well, because Sterling, if you are going to give Sterling the ball to his feet, you are going to be frustrated, because Sterling a lot of times does not know what. If he tries to dribble,
well,
you just
Chelsea have creative players at the end of the day. We create from Chilwell, Rhys James, Mount. Those are not kind of.
I don't think those are the kind of creators that can create for Sterling.
They create a lot of chances. They create a lot of chances. Jorginho creates a lot of chances.
I feel like no. I feel like the kind of creator that Sterling needs is the kind of creator that can anticipate his moves. That before he makes
exactly.
Those are like Mount, Jorginho and the likes can't make that kind of chances.
Well, maybe with time anyway, they might get to understand his move. But Sterling is, honestly, just look at Sterling at England, look at Sterling at Man City. Like, he's going to give you this threat of running in behind, honestly. Like, as much as I don't like the chances he misses, there's a reason why he gets that amount of chances, because his positioning is so good. His running in behind is so good. He's anticipating where the ball will get to is so good. And you need this kind of things.
Well, these are all the same things they always say about Timo Werner.
No, these are the things about Sterling. You just look at Sterling league goals for the past 4 seasons. You just look at it. Last season, he had
when I isn't a bad player now, he was just unable to adapt to Premier League.
Yeah, but it's not anymore.
Look at Sterling.
Their games are like both of them are. Their games are so similar.
And Sterling is
let me finish.
Premier League. First game.
Let me finish.
Make sure you know
that. Please don't compare Werner to Sterling. No, Sterling is a level above him.
Okay.
All the positives you said about.
Oh yeah, wait. Sorry, one house. Let's talk individually, one.
Okay, Jesse,
you're going to say what?
Yeah, I was going to say that every positive you have said right now is the exact same thing they always say about Timo Werner. He's good at running behind. He's good at positioning. He's good at this. He's good at doing all this. That doesn't make you a good player if you are missing chances anyhow. I won't blame Sterling 100% because in this match as well, Tuchel played him as a false nine, which I don't think he's that good at playing. I think he's better coming off the left hand side and cutting in to create a chance or score a goal. But well, I'll just have to wait and see. But from what I watched against Everton, I didn't really enjoy the fluidity of what he was playing. He had a lot of chances and then kept on going down. And even in the box, he wasn't creating as much. But well, I'll blame it on fitness. But like over a period of time, we'll have to see how good he really is.
There's something about Sterling, right? If you don't have enough options to offer him creative style, then you have to put him on the right wing because it can be really, really dangerous there. Like, honestly, I've watched Sterling you just look at Sterling goals in the Premier League for a winger over the past 4 seasons. Last season, he had double digits in the Premier League, despite how poor in quotes it was supposed to be. So Sterling will give you goals in the Premier League. You can't compare him to Werner. Sterling is Premier League proven. He has over 100 goals
like
in
that's
the
what
Premier League.
I'm saying. Like you can't even
Well,
compare Sterling and
This
The
guy
thing
has
is-
over 100
in
goals in
any
the
way.
Premier League now. He does.
the thing is, I get where Jesse is coming from. Well, what me I'll say is he played as a first nine, and me I always find it weird when Tuchel plays the first nine in a back three system because you're just going to make the first nine look so weak, and that's what's happened to Sterling on that day.
Like
There was no
Mhm.
creativity. Nobody was giving him chances and everything.
exactly, that's my point.
And
If
I
you
feel
want
like-
Sterling,
Yeah,
give
I
him
feel
the
like a player like Sterling
see that
would
kind,
thrive under.
the kind of chance that De Bruyne, like, so let's just forget Chelsea was not that kind
I'm
of
telling
creator.
you,
Now,
just
they don't have it.
just put a creative player behind Sterling. I'm
Jorginho
telling
is
you,
a
he's
very
going to
great
score.
player.
Jorginho
I
barely
watched
has.
Chelsea.
No,
You
yeah,
can't- you
yeah.
can't-
I watched Chelsea.
You don't
I
get what
watched
I'm
Chelsea
saying. Like
week in, week out.
Jesse,
Jorginho
I watched
creates-
Chelsea week
Jesse,
in, week out.
Jorginho
Jorginho is
the
a
kind of chances Sterling needs that is too intelligent for Jorginho to make. That's just a
I
fact.
feel like
Honestly.
no, Abba. I don't think
No,
it's
no,
that.
no, that is the
Seriously.
fact.
Jorginho,
That
wait,
is the fact.
think-
wait,
I think-
do you remember this match against Newcastle where we won 1-0 last season, the end of last season?
How many times has Jorginho made that kind of pass? You look at
He
it.
makes it multiple times a game. But
I've always
I
seen
didn't
him
really
do
times in
such
the
a
game.
pass for Werner, for Tammy Abraham, like
He hasn't.
really world class passes.
No, the thing is, Jesse. The thing is, Jorginho is a creative player, yes, but then I feel like he's a creative DM, something like that.
See, if you are going
And-
to
A
know, if
deep-
you are going
a
to know
deep-
creative
a deep
players,
playmaker.
go check
A
the
deep
number
playmaker.
of big chances they've made during the
I
course
know,
of the season.
like-
Jorginho is not probably like top 10. He's not even there.
It's not
Yeah.
there. That is just it. There are
I
the
mean,
kind
like-
of
these are
chances.
facts.
The
These
kind
are-
of chances
these are facts.
Sterling needs.
these are facts I've
like,
not checked. And
You
at the end of
should
the day,
check it.
Top-
Jorginho is not
let me-
even
let me-
top
I'll do
10
that.
wait,
I'll
so
do
wait,
that.
you know chances
I'll do that
created. I
now.
think Mount was third or fourth last season.
because
In
Mount
chances
does a lot from
created.
set pieces.
That was because of set
Not
pieces.
Mount was not. He's not a set piece taker in Chelsea.
He is.
Set piece takers are Rhys James, Alonso,
Rhys
and
James was.
Ziyech.
You said Alonso. How many
How
matches
many
did
times
Alonso
did
play?
Rhys James starts now?
How many
See, let me
times
just
did
say what
Rhys
I
James
want.
play?
Let me just say what I
Even
have
our
to say.
corners, Mount doesn't take our
Mount
corners.
plays it.
Let me just say what I have to say.
We had 17 corners. Mount mostly
Can-
won.
Okay,
Against-
let's
against-
Jimmy talk.
Let me
Let
just
Jimmy
round up. Let me just round up. You see Sterling. Honestly, Sterling is going to score you. I can promise Chelsea fans that Sterling is going to score you nothing less than 10 Premier League goals this season. Like that's a give or
Are you
take.
God?
You just check it. Like you see it. Like see,
I don't think Sterling is going to score 10 goals this season.
Sterling is going to score 10 goals. Last season, as far as he played, he had double digits in the league.
I'm telling you, any player that plays in Pep Guardiola's system.
How
Any
many
attacking
did
player.
Grealish have?
Wait, Grealish is
Bro.
not a goal scorer.
Sterling
Anyone
is
that
a
can-
goal
anyone
scorer.
that can-
That's why he's going to give you the goals.
Anyone that can score goals will score goals, many goals under Pep.
He will score goals on that Tuchel too. Now, why not? Like you.
But
really-
now he's going to get proven that he's not a good goal scorer.
See, sorry, I'm checking now. Imagine now, even with the whole Jorginho created 6 big chances throughout the
Can you
season.
imagine? Like
Same
he's a
with
DM.
Mount.
See,
Same
no,
with Mount. Even Mount created just 6 throughout the whole.
Guys,
So
that-
and you,
guys,
and, you,
that-
and you were talking about Mount creating a lot of chances. He only
Guys,
created
you
6
see,
big
Not,
chances.
See
not
that-
big chances created, just chances created.
Let me
See, if-
check for chances
see,
created.
see. One thing. Let me just
Um,
say one thing. Chelsea midfield. Let me just round up. Chelsea midfield: Giorgio, Kovacic, Kante. Do you know? Kovacic is a very good ball carrier. Very, very good. World class.
Mhm.
Top 5 in the world for me. Kovacic. Giorgio.
I don't know why
yes,
that guy is not starting. Why
exactly.
is he not starting?
He is ball
He's
carrier
not
for me.
100% fit.
Kovacic
he's
is top
injured.
5. I don't care. I don't care what
no,
you say.
Kovacic
Kovacic
is
is top
too
5.
good. He's actually
Giorgio, deep line playmakers control the tempo of the game. For me,
like
he was
Jorginho and
top
Kovacic
5.
is just. I feel like they are just the best combination.
But that
like,
guy,
the
that
coach has a bias towards Kante.
that prime creator behind those kind of two players that keeps
But
bringing those chances.
GB, you know the kind of system to call plays. I don't think he has.
He's playing,
space
yes, and he's
for a
playing
creative-
with wing backs now. That's
so I don't think he
that's
has
way
the chance for a creative
Um,
player in his,
okay.
in his midfield.
okay. There are 2 clubs played that match, and Everton. I think most of us said it would be a relegation scrap and everything.
Yeah.
What you saw from them that day, was it enough to tell you that things might be different?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure. Though
okay.
it's still the first game of the season. It's just one game. You
Yeah.
can't draw conclusions from it. But like they played well. Like
Yeah.
Iwobi was so good in that match. Like Iwobi was.
I said it was so good.
Iwobi was like if Chelsea had Iwobi, Sterling would have probably scored 2 in that match.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
No, that is the fact. No, I'm not saying.
Man.
I'm saying it's based on that one match. I'm saying
Man,
it's based on that one match. I'm saying it's based on that one match.
Yeah,
Now.
it
You can't
will
tell
be
me.
really created.
No, that
chances.
is
We really
fact.
tried.
That is fact.
Yeah.
It will be created even if not big chances, but it created a lot of chances. Or even if not clear, but like there was so many switching play that Iwobi did that was able to create up chances for the team. So forget it. Iwobi was super in that match. So if Everton are able to like maintain the performance, it's possible. They signed Kwadi now. They've confirmed Kwadi signing from Wolves and one other Onana or something. So they've started signing players. So if they're able to maintain the performance, even though I still think it is very, very unlikely for them to maintain that performance, but if they're able to, so yeah, they might still be here next season.
Okay. Jesse, everybody's talking about the first night Sterling and everything, and then in a way we're saying that Sterling as the first night cannot work at Chelsea. So, given this now, do you think about the fact that Chelsea were offered Ronaldo and then Tuchel said no, or was that the right decision? Because right now, I don't think there are plenty strikers Chelsea can sign. Or if they are, what striker would you want to bring at Chelsea and everything? Do you regret this decision of not signing Ronaldo? Yeah.
Well, this guy came on, Broja, and he did well. He played really well. He brought that urgency because that was another thing I noticed about Sterling. Sterling was not pressing Pickford because when Broja came in, the only chance when he pressed Pickford, we were able to create something from that. So I liked how he came and he brought like energy into the team. So if like Chelsea are struggling in a game, I feel like we can bring him on as a striker. But I felt that Tuchel should have played Havertz as a false nine because he played him up the left. And Havertz will never cut in for you because he cannot play on his weaker foot. So he'll always be left to go out. And when he's playing out, he's not really going to create that much. I feel the whole 3-back system is not really... Teams have already figured out how Tuchel plays. So he's going to get really old. And I feel like he should change to a back four and see how he plays better.
But on
the... Because that means waiting to say something.
No, he said Jamie said he didn't watch the match, so he doesn't have anything.
Okay, yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
Looking at that match, yeah. Everton, what did Everton do that you think affected Chelsea's game plan coming into the match? Because most of us were saying they were going to have it easy 2-0, 2-1, 3-0, and everything. So what do you think?
I think as a match, they matched Chelsea in the same formation. So everyone had a one-on-one.
I said GB.
The Chelsea fan now. Let him talk.
We'll talk.
Well, Everton played a 3-back and they matched Chelsea in the exact same formation. So there were a lot of one-on-ones in their defensive shape, which really caused Chelsea problems when they were trying to make chances. Because when you can give somebody a ball, the person was isolated against a good defensive player. And their 3-back formation, they have 3 very strong defenders in Mina and the rest. They had strong defenders to play. So there was a lot of like one-on-one, and it was difficult for Chelsea to break them down.
Yeah. So yeah, to sort of add to that, I just feel like number one, Iwobi was on fire. So it really helped Everton progress the ball like really, really well. Like Iwobi's ball progression was unbelievable. I never knew that Iwobi was playing so well in such a deep position. Like that was the first time I was going to see him play so well. Like that's like from the deep positions anyway. And
I think he played that for Nigeria.
Yeah, I think and I think of I was reading on Twitter like of recent, like starting from towards the end of last season, he was occupying such roles with Doucouré at the base of the midfield. So Doucouré will move and then he will stay behind and try to control the tempo. So yeah, fine. Like they matched Chelsea in the formation, and that was where I honestly expected Tuchel could have played to Sterling's strength because that was where Sterling like is most effective. When he's one-on-one, then he can either dribble or move the ball, all of that. But I feel like, okay, fine. Everton played well, but Chelsea could have actually turned up a little bit better. Everton, even from the start, had like when Godfrey, right? Was it Ben Godfrey Geoffrey? I've forgotten his name again, pronunciation. When he had injuries, sort of destabilized them and all of that. But okay, yeah, shout out to Gordon. Gordon was really, really
Yeah.
really played well during the match. Yeah, Gordon actually pressed well. But you know something about Everton is if you actually turn it up against them, someone is going to make a mistake. You see that Pickford is a whole bag of errors, like a bag of disaster waiting to happen. So, like, I feel like Chelsea didn't turn it up that much because if they actually did, even the only time they did, see what Pickford did. He even enjoyed his own player join. But yeah, sure.
Where's K going?
Yeah. So
Okay.
what
Okay. Tell you
yeah.
that.
So to round it up, I feel like Jesse said, the match tells information and some of their players actually played well. Gray was really, really poor. His decision making was very poor. That's Demarai Gray. And I feel like if Chelsea actually turned it up just a little, they would have won like more than a goal.
Okay. Hey. Casey. What's key? Okay. Do you worry for Tuchel this season?
I don't seriously. Like I just feel like just like the way Conte was when he came to Chelsea. Played he played well with the system for one season because people were not familiar with the system. He was able to like get away with it and all. But second season wasn't like what I'm just trying to say is that you can't be rigid as a coach in the Premier League and make it more than a season. So let me just put it that way. So I feel like if he's unable to like switch up his play, spice it up with something else, something different. Yeah, I feel like he's going to have a hard time of getting through this season. Because I'm very sure that even if Chelsea are able to like get a creative player, I don't even see how it's going to fit him into the way
De Jong.
De Jong is not going to create. He's not even going to create up to 10 big chances in the season.
De Jong is just a little bit like Kovacic now.
No, he's not going to create 10. Like I'm not good. I'm not okay. He might come to Chelsea and
God, bro. Yeah, God. Shut up.
But as it is now,
God.
Bro, I don't think De Jong is going to create up to 15 big chances for you in a season. And then it's not possible for a player or a team to score the big chances they create. So, like, I feel like is either Tuchel changes the way he sets up, or you probably end up getting sacked this season.
But there's just one annoying thing about Chelsea, right? They can grind out wins, and it's so annoying.
They might
that was the real definition of digging deep for a win, because they were 10 minutes. They had a first half, second half.
Like I said, also
it's so annoying, yeah. But you can't take that for so long. Over a 38 game.
That is just it. In a Premier League, in a like forget me when we say Premier League is the best league in the world, it's not because probably they play very good football or anything, but like you can't just see a team and say this team is a small team. It's not possible in the Premier League. So you can't be using the same kind of play, the same setup every season, and you're expecting the same results.
But let's admit though, when you add Tuchel's, like the fact that I believe Tuchel is actually good as a manager, plus the caliber of players he has, plus the ability of Chelsea themselves to grind out wins.
I'm even surprised this is Tuchel. Tuchel at Dortmund was exciting to watch.
That's
like even if, but like it was not as defensive as this now. Like I'm surprised Tuchel is as defensive as this now. So I feel like it's kind of coach that he can switch it.
No, he does not have he does not have an Mbappe and Neymar or an Aubameyang.
That's why I said if they are able to get him a creative player, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, that's why he actually got. That's why I actually believe Ziyech could have turned up for him, but so unfortunate.
Jesse.
Ziyech was married. I did not download finish.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse.
Nah, you know insult my player like that.
Jesse.
Yeah.
You're going to finish it up with the positive you saw from the match and we're hearing De Jong, we're hearing Aubameyang might join Chelsea and everything. How do you think about those transfers? And what positive did you see in that match? And what would you like to see change in the next game from Chelsea?
Well, I think the first positive was Cucurella. I really liked the way he played. He impressed me. So I think it's going to be difficult for Chilwell to keep his starting role if Cucurella keeps on playing the way he was playing. Well, that was just a glimpse, but from the only one training session, and he really played well. I think another positive was our backline. I enjoyed watching them, even though there was a lot of cramps and stuff like that. I enjoyed watching them today. Koulibaly, that guy brought experience. He brought physicality. The guy played so well, and I think that if not for him, we probably have lost that match. And Thiago Silva too. He played really well. So that was just the positive. I think our defensive play was very, very good. But offensively, that's where I just worry for Chelsea right now. Because everybody knows what we're going to do. We're playing Spurs next. So that is going to be another difficult game. And cannot keep on having cramp. That's like what I'm going to say. Another thing I'm going to talk about is the way Tuchel sets up his teams. Like even when so many like centre backs went off with injury during that match, and he kept on still playing the back three. He kept on still playing the back three. He put Reece James into centre back, put Loftus Cheek into right wing back. He kept on playing that back three. He did not change. And as Kay said, I don't think Regis managers can make it well in the Premier League. Like there needs to be a change up. So I think that going forward, I think that's one thing that we need to change. Maybe like a change of formation or something to spice things up and make us better attacking.
Okay. What do you think about the De Jong transfer and Aubameyang?
Well, I really said I wanted De Jong. I still want him. I think he's going to improve Chelsea a lot. And
Yeah.
if he comes, it will give us the license to play a back four properly. Because I feel another thing is that Tuchel doesn't want to play Jorginho as DM because he doesn't trust the guy to play that position very well. So if he comes, I think De Jong can play that position and help us. But for Aubameyang, I'm not really sure if I want Aubameyang in our club because I mean he's getting on in age and he might not really like make it in Chelsea if I should use that word. So I don't know. I don't know about Aubameyang, but I'm happy about the De Jong too.
Okay. Guys, what's going on? Why am I the only one having video on? Kay and Jesse, you guys are keeping up.
Wow, I'm trying to do some stuff here.
So sorry, I'm always on video, but Nigeria has happened to me.
Okay, what's up?
Back again.
Okay. I'll go to Liverpool. Zami, you've been quiet since now it's your time to talk.
Person will shit the shout.
What happened with Liverpool and Fulham? Was it that Liverpool underestimated Fulham, or was Fulham just
Liverpool did not have enough passion.
In his words. Liverpool didn't want it more.
Yes.
Zami.
Okay. That Saturday's match, it was just a case of everything going against you. I mean, from the first minute, you could feel the energy from the Fulham players. I mean, they're being direct. Once they have a good kick, the player is playing it long to Mitrovic and the likes of Kibano. They're being direct. They're winning the second balls, and they're even preventing Liverpool from attempting more than 3 passage of plays. They never played like a team coming from the championship, and I guess you could see why they actually won the championship last season. But then the performance also, Liverpool's performance also, the only good thing about that match was the results. I mean, our performance was a loss. It was a total loss. I mean, we didn't play like we're supposed to. We didn't play like Liverpool everybody actually expected. But apart from the results that we actually had, the good news is the Darwin Nunes, he actually came on and he brought some sort of hope to the Liverpool fans that he's in the EPL for business, and I'm really happy he was able to get a goal and an assist. I mean, he could have gotten more than a goal, but then I just hope we'd see more of Darwin Nunes, and like I always say, it's just the first game of the season. We still have 37 matches to go, so just hope Liverpool are able to bounce back in their second match and take all 3 points home.
Okay. GB, I'm very sure you'll be the most excited about this result, and knowing that one of your title contender lost. Drew lost 2 points. Watching that match, are you concerned? Were you still concerned about Liverpool, or
of
you
course.
feel like it's just the first game and everything?
Yeah, of course, it's just the first game. But at the same time,
No.
when it comes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I said, yeah, of course, it's just the first game. But at the same time, when it comes to Liverpool, even if Liverpool lose 0.5 points, it makes me happy, because at the end, I don't know, for the past 2 seasons, it has come down to just 1 point separating us. So I really don't mind if it's the first day of the season or the middle day. If they drop 1 point, that's good news, because it's obvious that these guys will obviously chase it to the end. That's what they do. They are the good chasers. So it's always nice if they drop points anytime at any stage. But at the same time, I expect them to win as many games as possible, because it's just Fulham. And that team actually looks like a team that's still going to score goals. I don't know. Anderson played this boy against the bar. Diaz had a shot to that came off the bar. So yeah, so they are still going to create goals. Salah is still there. You can't forget Salah. This Nunes guy, I really don't know. He's just an absolute agent of chaos. It just comes in and it's just like everything's just scattering in your defense. So, and Diaz too, once Diaz probably shows that he has that goal scoring touch to his game, and it's going to become very dangerous. Then Jota is still out. So come on, these guys are still scary and dangerous.
Okay. Kay, you said something when we were talking about Chelsea. You said a manager doesn't have a manager can't be rigid and still be in Prem. Isn't Klopp rigid? Like, he does the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, but in one game, Klopp has different phases of play. Let me put it that way. Like, there are so many ways a Liverpool team can create chances, and don't forget the fact that Liverpool has Salah.
Okay.
Like Chelsea are, should I say, unfortunate not to have that kind of player. They don't have the kind of player. Most of the leagues have.
No.
They don't have that kind of player that no matter how badly you play, I feel like a team needs those kind of players. Like, no matter how badly the whole team plays as well, they can just come and pop at any fucking minutes and win the game for you, or probably win you a point or so. So you might say Klopp keeps playing the same 11, the same what is it called also, but like, the fact is, you can see that Liverpool plays better than Chelsea already, even though they are using the same thing also. Liverpool can create chances from anywhere. Their wing backs, their left back and right back, they can create chances by crossing normal. They can create chances by dropping a diagonal ball. Like, there are so many ways for Liverpool to create chances compared to Chelsea. Chelsea can create chances. Like, this is not even about banting, but it's just the fact. Like, Chelsea can't create chances apart from set pieces most of the time. Or when they are on counter, they just long the ball. Bim! Jorginho, like you said, Jorginho creates chances.
You still find the way to end that Chelsea.
Jorginho creates chances. Jorginho creates chances. So on counter, that is a chance actually. So I don't know, but like, I feel like you can't compare it to Liverpool, even though Liverpool plays the same level also. But like, they have in a match, Liverpool has so many ways of creating chances, and Chelsea can't say the same. The same can be said about Chelsea. So I feel like,
okay. Yeah, we have Bola back on video.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, guys. Before Jesse chips in, with Arnold, Klopp can literally to so many things. I mean, I
That's
really
like
Arnold
many
is so
things.
is yeah,
He can
Arnold
play
is
as a
so
10. He can keep playing as
versatile.
the 2 he is. Like,
I,
there's so
I, I
many things.
observed a particular tactical change when I was reading the Athletic today, and I was reading an article in the previous during the previous periods at the past. Salah is not the winger that hugs the touchline. He's in between the fullback and then the centre back, so that Arnold is at the touchline because Arnold and Robertson keeps the width. And then, if you notice, starting from towards the end of last season, this season, Zami can attest to this. It's Arnold is occupying more hybrid roles. Like he's not hugging the touchline again as much as Robertson does. Arnold is just like in that half space on the midfield, and then Salah is the one that is now hugging the touchline fully. And then once there's any switch of play and anything, Salah can easily come in from wide to the middle. And now there's Nunes. Nunes now is helping Liverpool to play to the near post. So that once Nunes is driving in, because Nunes makes some kind of like very dangerous. Nunes is like, how would I say, like a boss moving in full speed to you. He's just running and coming, big. So like when you have
that guy
such
is
players,
chaos.
yeah, you can have 11 players and then still be so good tactically to switch things up, like Kay said.
Yes,
So
exactly.
Liverpool don't have issues when it comes to being unpredictable.
Okay. Jesse. So we're going to talk about Fulham. Fulham came and then everybody predicted that Fulham was going to
Guys, they
Fulham
are
was going
bet
to
right now.
lose
They are bet right now.
and everything. And but I was the only one that said they were going to get something out of the game. I said Fulham will win the game 1-0. So you guys
just
clap.
wanted to be different.
You guys
You
have
wanted
to
to be
clap for me.
different.
You guys have to clap for me.
No,
You just
Virginia,
wanted to be, no, nobody's clap. You just wanted to be different. You just wanted to say something.
You just wanted to
I'm
be
telling
different.
you, he calculated it.
So what did Marco Silva do well? And Fulham, are they looking like a team that has serious this time around? Because Kia has always been saying they can't always
But that's
continue to
their,
be a yo-yo.
like, that's their
Yo-yo club.
that's their bet right now. They will come and come collect
You-
TV rights money.
I think they are here to stay, Sha. I think they are here to stay. The problem from last season, when they were last in Premier League, was they didn't utilize Mitrovic very well. They kept on using him from the bench, and now
Yeah.
they have realized that he's a Premier League striker. He's getting there to be a world class striker. The guy really played very well yesterday. On Saturday. Even the way since he was doing to Van Dijk, I cannot even. I don't understand. He really
They
played.
chop and slide Van Dijk.
I'm telling you, I
Chop
don't
Van Dijk
understand.
many-
By the way, Jesse, sorry, Jesse, you can answer to anyone can answer. But Jesse, answer first. Was that a penalty?
Yeah, definitely. And
Penalty
there's a way that the Premier League always tries to cover their best players. They're trying to make it seem as if it was Van Dijk defended where it was not a penalty, but that was a penalty, clean
That
penalty.
was a penalty for me too.
He
Anytime,
caught
any day.
he caught the guy, and then Van Dijk tried to be smart, and he was not smart enough. So
Yeah.
it was definitely a penalty.
To me too.
I
a
think
penalty.
Mitrovic, yeah, definitely a penalty. If they can keep Mitrovic fit throughout the whole season, I don't think they have any. I think they are going to stay up. So yeah, that was
Okay.
just it.
Someone that he only came to Premier League with 10 goals bundle. He has used 2 out of it. Remaining
I mean, if he has 10 goals too, it's not bad.
No.
And it's not bad, Sha.
No.
It's not bad.
That guy, don't be too surprised. He can win Golden Boot.
Which
come
one?
on, don't do that.
Golden boots in his father's house.
That's a rich. And Zami,
You are reaching.
Zami,
Down Nunes Day.
Zami,
What's all
Zami,
this? Why?
That's what I observed. I don't think that Darwin US guy. Well, he played well, Sha, but there was this element of luck
lucky.
around his
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
And
you
now,
know.
see the goal now.
There was this element of
See the
luck
goal even
around
scored.
even
The ball had to like
guys
hit a
assist.
defender and come back to him.
Yeah,
Going to be able to
but the
score.
thing is, when you
The
get
assist,
yourself in good
he
positions,
was
already
it
trying
don't
to
get
throw
to
the
happen.
Why?
That's the funny thing.
I think it's
Yeah,
blocked.
that is it.
That's the
Zami,
funny thing. When you get
is
yourself
that-
in dangerous positions, that's what happens. You get
you guys,
to
we don't have
Yeah.
much time. We don't have much time. Zami, as a United fan, yeah, and seeing it from my own view, I know I don't have any right to talk as a United fan. as doing differently when we beat you guys 4-0 and everything. I kept on saying this Liverpool team are not ready, this Liverpool team are not ready because I felt like even when the big players came on and played against our young boys and everything, it was like they were not fit. And to be honest, I saw elements of that in the matches. And do you see them too, or do you think I'm wrong, or do you think it's just the first season Liverpool get over it and everything?
Yeah, we all know Liverpool is a top club actually. They've been consistent with it for years now. So, I mean, just one game can't define our season. Of course, one game can't define our season. I mean, if Liverpool, if Man City win all their 38 matches and we to win our remaining 37 matches, so it means that it was just this game that actually spoiled the whole season. But actually, and I think during Jurgen Klopp's press conference, post-match press conference, he questioned the attitude of the players and actually said that performance, the only good thing about that game was just the results we had. That performance was a loss. So I questioned the attitude of the players. So I guess we'll definitely bounce back. We'll definitely bounce back and Liverpool get their mojo back. I mean, I felt what actually made that game slow in the first half was Firmino. I feel season after season is actually becoming the player. He is actually becoming the player we used to know. So, but with the introduction of Darwin Núñez, we could see the quality he had and the movement, his positioning, and all. So I actually expect Darwin Núñez to start the next game, and hopefully by then would have gotten our mojo back. But then I think the area will be having some problem is on our midfield position. We're actually so depleted in that area. We've lost Thiago Alcantara to 6 weeks injury, and Naby Keita is also injured. So we are so depleted in that area. But then we'll surely get over it. That's why it's a 25-man squad. So we'll surely get over it.
Zami,
Yeah.
can I ask you, like, why is it like everybody just tends to forget that Keita is a very big flop? Why is his name always skipped in the flop discussion? Like, that guy is a big flop.
He has been injured more than he has played matches.
I'm telling you.
Yes,
how does he escape
it? Because he doesn't get enough matches. I mean, he goes on injury, he comes back, he plays about 2 or 3 matches, he gets his rhythm back. Before he knows it, he's injured again. So I guess that's why, as long as he plays enough number of games and still flops, then fine. But I guess the people actually take excuse from the injury. The injuries actually goes on. But still, then to me, it's a flop. It's a flop. I would never.
It's a flop now because it was quite expensive.
Sorry, a comment from our viewer said. From Patukes, he said they are not really that good. Liverpool started poorly. If you look at the first half, it was quite obvious that Liverpool were trying things out. If the long balls to change the switch play wasn't working, and that's why they drew the match. So I think I was trying to say the long balls wasn't working, and that's why they drew the match.
Sorry.
Van Dijk was making lots of diagonal passes, and it wasn't even. I think those.
Thank you, Patukes.
I think those.
Well,
Please let me thank Zami first. These people, they gave me 35M, I'll be 40M for Chamberlain. So like, thank you guys. I love you. I love you people. I love you so much.
There was this passage of play I observed Liverpool Man City where Arnold will have the ball, then hold on to it for a little while, and then switch to Robertson or switch to Diaz if Diaz is the one that is far. Yeah,
they did that a lot.
It created a chance for Robertson against Man City that he nailed the ball to the nets, to the side netting. Even Diaz had a chance like that. He played it against So there are switches. Honestly, that much. I just feel like sometimes when you play against promoted teams and your first match is against them at home, it could be really tricky. You would not know, like you might not imagine. See Brentford last season, like Arsenal can tell you this story. It could be really tricky. You would not know that it's like a banana peel.
the season that I play for, I beat them 4-0.
You didn't play Brentford last season. They not beat it 2-0.
I shall beat for him. If he's do him, if he's do him.
But them losing money, is that a big factor?
Yeah, to me. But they are going to miss him at the beginning, like right now. They are going to miss him. But maybe I really can't say because I don't think I've seen enough of Diaz. Mane has been top for season in, season out. And you cannot expect Diaz to just come in and just replicate. But a little bit of Diaz and then Nunes showing like this, they might just try to cover some of the lapses.
Okay.
But I can't imagine Mane with Nunes with the amount of output for the three of them. Nasty.
Okay. Zami, you're going to finish off with Liverpool. You're going to state the positive that you got from that match and what you would like to see from Liverpool going forward. And also talk about Nunez, because that guy is beautiful. Jesus Christ.
Which beautiful.
Zami.
Okay, left. I think the only positive from that match was just Darwin Nunez EPL debut goal I had and the assist he had. I think the game, while watching the game, I was just feeling irritated, to be honest. Like, it wasn't the way Liverpool play. Like I said earlier, it was just a bad day at the office for those players. I mean, even the likes of Van Dijk and Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold, they all had a bad day. So I guess the only positive in that match for me was I was even expecting Liverpool to lose the way we played. I mean, Fulham, all credit should go to Fulham. They really deserved that win. But at the end of the day, we showed them we are still superior than them. That even on our worst days, we can still grind out draws and all. So the only positive in that match for me is that Nunes goal. I mean, he actually showed statement of intent that is really means business in Premier League, and I hope he's able to carry on from the last match into the subsequent parts of the season.
Okay. Now I'll go to Man City. This is where I did this match. I didn't even watch out of the weekend because my team lost before that match, so I didn't even bother watching.
Sorry.
GB, we're going to start with you. The champions came with the banger and they won 2-0 against a very good West Ham side. How was the match? What positive did you get from the match? Jesus Christ. Okay,
yeah.
Did you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Did you hear the question?
No, please.
I said,
don't mind.
You said the champions came back and they won 2-0 against a very good West Ham side away. Yeah. How was the performance and what new things did you see for Pep that surprised you?
Yeah, I honestly I saw things that surprised me from Pep. Like he's not like he has not done it before. He has. But this time it's just a little bit different. So he actually set up with Cancelo and Walker staying so close to Rodri. Normally it used to be Cancelo, but now it was the two of them. And then he didn't use Bernardo Silva for very, very smart reasons because we knew we were going to have very good possession of the ball. West Ham were not going to stop us from building out play. So we actually did someone that was very, very calm and was very good in making the right decisions at the right time. So it's like Zami did not watch anything during the weekend, like he went to sleep. So
I don't know what is he doing here.
So Gundogan and Foden. Now this season is going to be the season where we get to see Foden on the right wing. So I got to see so many new things from Pep. Like this season is actually going to switch it up. That's something about Pep, he wants to come every season with something that is different, something that you don't expect. You have to listen to Moyes after the match. Moyes' post-match conference was about 60% appreciating the tactics, expecting Pep and Man City because it was like he never expected this kind of twist. That's what happens when you have a very good manager, big money in the bank, and good
Very
players.
good players.
Sorry, yeah, exactly.
So
So
people tell us saying we show us Pepe this season.
so like aside from the fact that he actually switched things up, and I was really, really excited to see like the differences. Haaland, you can't tell me that guy is not going to score. Like, see the first goal. The first goal was not even about. The first goal was just how quick he is to sniffing the chance. Gundogan got the ball, he turned around. Haaland was already out. The ball was out, and before the keeper could even get there, he had gotten away from the keeper, and the only thing he had to do was just to trip him. See the way he took the ball. If you listen to Pep press conference, Pep was like, he was sure that anybody that came to meet Haaland for that ball would have punched him in the face. He took the ball like this, like, yeah, this is it. And then he dropped and he smashed it. And then the second goal, I don't know, against West Ham, I never thought Haaland was going to score like a goal like that. That goal really looked like that kind of Haaland's Bundesliga type of goals where
Look at the way he opened his body.
De Bruyne.
Exactly.
That was the beauty.
Yeah.
That was the beauty of the goal. The way he opened, like he didn't even, the only touch he took with the ball was
yeah,
players
exactly. Like
would have to like control the ball, then position themselves and all. But like,
My lord.
no.
My lord, I swear to God, I won't see that goal. Let me go and watch it go now.
But
see
the way he
talking.
just opened up his body. Bro, fuck.
Hello?
GB, continue. Yeah, we're hearing you. GB, can you hear us?
Hello, guys.
We can hear you.
Hello, guys.
Gari, cassava.
Okay, yes, I can hear you. Okay, so yeah, so I that was the game where good Haaland scores in the Bundesliga where like West Ham were even keeping an eye line, and then
I don't understand that eye line.
It was just like the way Man City played them, they were just so confused. For the first like 20 minutes, possession was like 83-17. Man City had like times 4 their number, like it was like
there was time Man City had like 400 and something passes, and West Ham had like 90.
Yeah.
So I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
People are not here to play.
Yeah, less passes than minutes in the first half.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, so Pep just shocked Moyes that simply, and then Haaland had the chance, and then the way he opened his body, like he said, he made the run, and then he just opened the body to just take one single touch, and it was going to be a goal.
Just watch that. The way, like,
yeah,
as far as I'm concerned, it was the way he opened his body that made the goal possible. Because, bro,
yes, now,
if he didn't take the ball once like that, probably he wouldn't have, like, oh, bro, that guy
would have put himself in a very
difficult
position.
That guy is going to have like 35 goals this season. I beg. That guy is.
Honestly, Haaland is going to score. Like, it's so obvious. It's so obvious, and I'm excited
like,
for that.
Bro, that particular like.
Obviously, is the best player in the league that passed the ball. Obviously,
bro, if they pass that ball to Sterling will still dance Makosa.
Sterling will dance. Sterling
will dance Makosa.
He will dance around the 18 ball.
Whoa!
It was not about the pass. It was not about the pass.
What you gonna do?
It was about the way Haaland was able to like open. No, bro. That goal was all about Haaland, not about any pass.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
The run, the finish, the pass, it was perfect.
Yes.
Okay, Bola said Pep came and surprised Moyes and everything. Was you watching the match? Did you think West Ham were not just up for it, or was it simply what Bola said? Pep was just too much for Moyes.
Has always been too much for Moyes. So like it's not supposed to be a surprise. Like Moyes is not the kind of coach that is going to comprehend whatever Guardiola is doing. So that is not a surprise in any way. There's no way. Even if Guardiola should reduce himself to 50%, it's still going to be a surprise for Moyes. So let's not start giving Moyes the kind of accolades he does not deserve. There's no way Moyes is going to measure up to Guardiola. Even if Guardiola came with the same way he plays last season. Well, I'm very sure we're still going to win that match in any way because that is the first match. So I feel like he's going to still like always win the guy. Apart from the fact that football is crazy, that once in a while things are going to happen. But like Guardiola is too much for Moyes, no matter. So I don't think there is any surprise there. There's no surprise there. Nothing. The match went
Uh,
as go. That was how the match went.
Jesse, we did this thing. We saw Liverpool Man City in the Community Shield, and then we're here saying there might be some concerns Liverpool Man City has going into this season, blah 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 blah. You watched that match. What were you thinking? Were you thinking these guys are just going to win this? Are just going to stroll to this league, or were there some things you saw that you're like, oh, they still need to improve?
Yeah, I just want to first of all thank Alan because he made my FPL. He made my FPL this weekend. I use him as captain, so he gave me double points. Well, yeah, apart from the fact that Man City won that match, it was not a smooth match. It was not like straightforward. There were points in the game when West Ham were actually playing very well. But I think the first accolade I'm going to give is to Ruben Diaz and Ake. They really held Antonio so far in that match because Ruben Diaz followed that guy. He held him very well. He could not create anything for West Ham because they always use Antonio as an outlet to link other players, and they were not able to do that because Ruben Diaz stopped him very well. But apart from that, Man City were able to control the game to like remind West Ham that look, you guys are trying to go champions. They showed them why they are defending champions, and they came through in the match.
Yeah. GB,
Yeah.
you said you saw some new stuff going into the match and everything. When you watch that match, are you more confident that yes, we're going to win the league again? And what positive would you like to see going forward? And the three new players that you got, Alvarez, Haaland, and Phillips.
Phillips.
Yeah, Phillips.
Yeah, the Calvin Phillips play.
No.
No, but Alvarez played, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
he came in.
No,
Yeah.
Philip played now. He came in.
Yes, he came in too.
Yeah, so
I stopped watching when Haaland left.
okay, so when you see this person coming in, when you see those three signings and everything, how do you want Calvin Phillips? What do you expect from Calvin Phillips this season? Because people are saying he's just going to be on the bench and stuff like that. How do you want those two to be? How do I put it now? To be integrated.
Yeah, I
into
get
the
your
team?
point. Yeah. So I think Alan still has a lot way to go to gelling with the team, and that's scary. Because if you think about it, like if this guy has only used about 3 to 4 weeks to gel with these guys and he can do this, how much more he has enough time on the training ground, they get to understand his movements better, the right time to give him the pass. That's really scary.
Yeah,
And
sorry. On that note, I heard that this time around it seemed like the players knew the types of run that Alan were making and everything.
Yeah,
and they tried to find
funny thing is they didn't give him they didn't give him all the balls every time he made the run, but it was like they were picking, how would I say, like it was like picking the perfect time. There's no perfect time anyway. It was like picking the most, like I don't know how to say it, where everything just pointed towards this is it, give him the ball. So it was really good. And Alvarez is going to play his part from the bench. There's enough matches to go around. I mean, Calvin Phillips is going to be another study for Rodri anyway, but he's going to play his parts because Pep is funny. He likes to think like what do they call it again?
That man are devil. He's always
He likes to
spoiling
think,
my
yeah.
Always
He
spoiling
likes
my
to think a lot, and he's still going to spoil so many people's FPL this season. If you can see Phillips as centre back one particular match, or Phillips as anywhere, so everybody's going to play their parts. It's just exciting.
Okay, are you more confident that this league is yours?
No,
After
I'm never
watching that
confident.
match?
No, I'm never.
You're no more.
confident.
You're no more. Okay.
I'm confident. I have a good feeling that we are going to win it, but I'm never confident. I'm confident. I want to be proud.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so just end it. What positives do you want to see going forward?
Let's wait till the next match. Huh? From that match, I really can't say because maybe KDB playing better, just a little bit. It was a little bit anonymous. I don't know if you can hear me. Hi guys.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So KDB was a little bit anonymous in the match against West Ham. There were points where KDB was not like totally in the game. So if KDB turns out more to the KDB that we know, honestly, I just feel like this season is going to be very good. I have that
Okay.
gut feeling.
Okay, so we're going to talk about United before we go.
Speak loud, please. I can't hear you. You said what?
I'm going to talk about United before we go.
Okay,
Before-
United, Man United.
Which United? Sheffield United or which
Man
one?
United.
I'm going to talk about Manchester
Say-
United. We're going to talk about Manchester United before we go.
Okay, Red Devils.
Eh-heh.
Red Devils.
Don't
Eric
disguise.
And-
Don't
Man that
Eric
Tenant is
Dorn.
coaching, Abi. That one that Tenant is coaching.
Yes.
Eric Dorn.
Before I start asking questions and everything, please can you guys give me like 2-3 minutes to rant?
Yeah.
Okay, please go on.
Okay, so
Yeah, listen.
how do I start now? Okay. First of all, I said we were going to do this thing. We were going to lose that game. And then everybody was like, oh my, you're panicking, you're this, you're that. And then what happened was that we lost. The thing is, when we lost that game, I don't know why. I just came and said, Amoyo, you said it too. And then I expected myself to be happy that I actually predicted it, but then I was not. The thing is, as a football fan, yeah, we banter and everything, and we talk about this team is not good, and this thing. The thing is that none of those things affect me anymore again, because it's like when they banter United, they're just saying the truth. Like when I said we were not ready for this season, I came and I said we were not ready. People were saying you guys have a good coach, you are this, you are that. You cannot perform miracles when you have Fred and McTominay playing in your midfield. It's not just going to work. I said this thing over and over again. And then the worst thing to cap it off is that when you wake up this morning and then you think, oh, okay, your clubs are going to start making moves. You hear them making move for Rabiot, and then you hear them making move for Onatovic. Yeah, I swear to God, when I heard Onatovic was linked to Man U, I swear to God, I almost cried. I was like, wow. So this is what this club has turned into. I don't care now. You're ready to attack me. You're ready to come and say this, that. Well, I'm telling you, there's nothing you're going to say to me that's going to affect me, because
Actually, I'm feeling bad for you. I'm not going to attack you. Seriously. Like, Man U has done enough.
Bro, like
But at the end of the day, I think that you don't need to be worried, because you can see that the team had not yet taken shape. What his vision was for the team had not taken shape. You see
Jesse,
at the likes of
Jesse,
Maguire,
That team is never going to take shape.
Jesse, did you see our preseason games?
Well, I mean,
Did you watch any of our preseason games?
no, I watched the one against Vallecano, and I watched the one against Liverpool.
Please, who watch our match against? You watch the one against Liverpool. Did you see anything similar from what we played against Liverpool to
But
what
I
we
only
played?
watched aside from the second half.
Did you see anything similar from what we played against Liverpool to what we played yesterday?
No.
Bro, this let me tell you the truth. These
Well-
players are a bunch of lazy fools. They can't press. Yesterday, I didn't see any atom of pressing at all. It's like Tenag came here talking the big talk, saying yesterday before the match, he came here talking the big talk, saying, "Oh, we want a team that's are ready to fight for each other and everything." Nobody was fighting for anybody yesterday. They were just looking like they were looking like strangers all through.
They didn't have enough passion.
But
And-
like
They
you know,
didn't want it more.
he didn't start like the likes of Maguire still started. Ronaldo has not yet entered into the team properly.
Okay,
Your
yes.
fucking
He started-
your midfield
Bruno,
pairing.
if I say four,
See,
Midfield pairing
Shey
is
you
still
see
Dominic
wait,
and
guys.
Fred.
Shey you see McTominay. Shey you see McTominay.
That
Shey
is
you
the
see
best
that
boy.
one.
That
Shey you
is
see
the best
that
boy.
one.
I told everybody in my house. I was telling everybody in every of my friends. If McTominay was from Nigeria, that guy would not be starting for us. It's that bad. That guy is shit. That guy is oh my
McTominay-
God.
You know when you watch a field comp of player in one match and it's up to 5 minutes.
See, The
Then
thing
you
is,
know something is wrong.
the thing is that me, I never want to hate United
Guy,
players.
na opportunity that McTominay gets. Like that guy is not. I'm better than that guy in every way.
I never want to hate United player, but McTominay, to be honest, I hate him so much.
But the guy is to score
So
much. He scores screamer.
You
Do you know
have to remember that the guy, he's not a natural DM. He didn't start as a DM.
He was
Guy,
playing
this is
with
natural
Dumbo.
position.
Fred is not in our
DM.
DM.
Then
Fred
you
is
definitely
playing our
can't play
DM.
as a CM.
He's natural position.
What
He was a
does he
natural
play
striker.
as?
Fred played
He
as
started
a
Yeah,
DM.
that guy is a striker.
He started as a striker.
Yeah, he started as a striker. To be
Yeah,
honest,
but like
he
he's
started
not
as a
going to
striker.
make it now. He would
But
have,
he's not
probably
going
That
to
one
be
is
there.
striker.
he's going to end
See,
up working
do
in
you know where-
McDonald's
do
or
you-
something.
Do you know where I gave up on him? There was a particular ball that the passage of play was with the ball. No, two places where I gave up on him. The first one, the ball was with him. He was in front of
He ended up
Brighton
taking a yellow.
defense, and the VAR almost ended up giving you a red card when the ball
Red
was
card.
with you. Like how? How did you do it? Then the second one was everybody was attacking, and all of a sudden it decided to become English Ronaldo doing back heel to who? Who did he do the back heel to?
Now you know the person now.
You know the worst about everything is that before the season started, they interviewed Rashford on United app, and Rashford was there talking about our last season. We have to forget about last season, blah 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 blah. I was like, wait, so this guy is legit telling Man U fans to forget the fact that Liverpool beat us 5-0, and then he came all the way to do shit yesterday, and then we still lost 2-1 yesterday, bro. To be honest, yeah, I didn't even want to come here today to talk because I swear to God, I'm heartbroken. I'm broken. Like, it has got to the point where I don't even enjoy football again.
Oh,
I swear to God, like
yeah.
I don't.
Just say you feel for him.
It's not about
him.
because the thing is, if you know me, you know that I bleed Manchester United,
Ooh,
and then
you bleed red. You bleed
and
blood.
then and then when you see the team that you love doing this to you, bro, I swear to God, like I really want to give up on football. I swear. And to cap it off, we now woke up this morning. We're hearing Arnautovic and Rabiot from De Jong and Anthony to Arnautovic and Rabiot. But now, wait.
Well, I think that
Wait. Okay, you're going to say what? Okay, talk. You think that what?
I think that Rabiot will be.
He wants to lash you.
No, Rabiot will be a good signing for you guys. I think he's a good midfielder. He has not just been.
But do you think he's going to be able to like cope with fast pace of?
See,
Premier League?
Rabiot is
You remember? No, I don't.
Definitely.
I don't think so. But you know that he's coming to a Man United.
I watched him play. I watched him play football.
But you know, Rabiot is coming to a Manchester United midfield that is not balanced in any way. So and it's very slow. I feel like I feel like I don't know, but I feel like all the whole work of the midfield.
Do you know what Rabiot
So I
is
see
good?
him
But to be
failing.
honest, if Man U is supposed to buy a midfielder right now, it's not supposed to be a midfielder that will divide opinions. It's supposed to be one that is good, that we all know is good.
Like, why can't you
not
guys
right
just
now.
go all in?
What right
Why
now?
can't you guys just go all in for like?
They are going for.
Idit
They are
or
trying
something?
to get players that they are trying to get players that they cannot get right now. Maybe his plan is to get De Jong. You cannot get De Jong.
The thing is,
Europa League football.
it is that this thing was planned all the way. They planned everything. It is that
No,
Ten
the
Hag-
transfer market is so weird. I wanted
Ten
to
Hag-
read that myself, but see where he is.
Ten Hag was
See,
set
it's
up
so
to.
weird.
Ten Hag was set up
He's
to fail.
enjoying his football.
Ten Hag was set up to
No.
fail.
He's not
See-
like he's set up to fail. It's just
Oh,
one match with
jeez.
Odegaard.
Why can't you guys
Odegaard.
just like I still feel like they are play like that. This kind of this guy too now. This Phillips guy that went to Man City. He's a very good DM that you guys would have.
They
probably
never.
gone
He
for.
could have. You know, he won't have gone to Man U.
Yeah,
And then there's someone like
He will
Ndidi
never-
also. There are people there that are good enough. I don't
There's
know. Why.
Ruben Neves.
Let's
Since
not-
when
let's not-
Ruben
let's
But
not-
Neves-
Neves
not
is still
say
there
no.
also.
Ruben's 80 million. That's why.
Is that not the price you guys are willing to
You
pay
need
for
to
the
think.
young?
You need to think
Well,
about
that is De Jong.
a manager's preference.
Who
Because there's
is
some
De
good
Jong?
players that managers will not feel like fit in their system.
Yeah, though, because when you're trying to buy
Do you-
players,
do
you
you
have to
think-
consider that.
Do you think the way
Yeah.
Rabiot plays, do you think it's
So Rabiot was supposed to.
You think
Ten
it's
Hag-
That's
going
one
to fit in
thing.
Ten
I-
Hag into
I
I
don't
Ten
think
Hag's
believe
system?
I think
Rabiot
as
is
a
going to fit
temporary
very
fit, he will fit into your system.
But if he's
I've
going
seen
to
him play
replace
in India.
McTominay, only
No, anybody's
bloody
better
yes.
than anybody's better than anybody's better than McTominay.
If that guy is going to
The
replace
fact is, I'm
McTominay,
telling you,
bloody
just bring
yes.
like bring like 15 or 20. Let me give you an edge. That guy is better than all your midfielders. I'm telling you.
See, let me say something.
And what I even found weird was that he started McTominay and Fred. I thought he was going to start Eriksen. He was going to start Donny.
He
Started Eriksen.
That's another
Like,
thing.
I
That's another
I thought he was going to start. I thought he was going to start like there's no amount. Nobody should tell me Ronaldo is in match fit. If you tell Ronaldo to start that game, Ronaldo,
fine, but
Yeah,
you have put Rashford there now. Like
Exactly,
Bruno
like,
as a
you
first
get-
nine is not. Bruno is too attracted to the ball to be a first nine.
bro.
That one are
Jesus.
passion marchants now.
Like Bruno is just too attracted to the ball. Like Bruno just wants everything to go through him. You can't have that kind of a
The
personality.
guy is
Again, that's
I feel
what I
like,
said.
I
That's
feel
what I
like Bruno's
said.
problem is that he's too eager. He's too eager to make something happen. That's his problem.
Yeah, he does that. Too.
Yeah,
You can't be
yeah.
a first nine with that kind of personality. Number one, you want the play to pass through you. You
Yeah,
are
as
too
a
eager
first
to
nine, you have
be
to
the
be
one to do the
patient.
final passes.
I feel like
You want to
as a
come
first
deep.
nine, your work,
It's about
important
creating
work is
space.
always off
Yes.
the ball.
Mhm.
It's your off the
Yeah,
ball movement that is
Bruno off the
more
ball.
important.
Bruno off the ball. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did-
now ball with the five panda. Passion marchants.
Again, that's what I said. United fans don't need to be worried too soon because these are all the things that he's looking at. This is just the first game of the season.
You guys said I don't need to be worried before this match we lost.
No,
Don't be
I
worried
said it.
again. Don't be worried
said that-
times two.
But I don't know how many matches you guys are going to win in your first 5 matches because I think you are playing
Yeah,
Liverpool
a
and
lot of
Arsenal.
his festive players
Arsenal,
not
your
start.
first
We're
5
playing,
matches.
we're playing Brentford
Then
next.
you are playing.
Next.
They were
If you
playing
don't-
Liverpool.
Then
You're
Leicester
supposed to win
City.
Brentford, honestly. Why shouldn't you be
After
Then we're
Brentford,
playing
you are
Liverpool.
playing Leicester.
That one,
Liverpool,
I'm
Liverpool.
not even counting that one as the match. Safe. Liverpool is the match.
Then
That
you are
one is
playing-
gone.
You guys should not don't bother showing up. Just take the 3-0. The 3-0 for considering the match. Then you are
There's
playing
still
Leicester
time.
next. Then after Leicester, you are playing Arsenal.
See,
So that's your first
one
5
thing,
matches.
one thing.
Okay,
Number one.
at least you beat Arsenal, sha. So
Which Arsenal?
Oh god,
That
this guy
With
announced
that dwarf, Lisandro Martinez, I'm waiting be name. Then with the
the guy
knockout,
actually played well. It was
Nine
actually
go
Follow-
score from corner.
But funny enough,
That
that
guy will
was
score from
really
corner.
positive that I saw that
no, the
game.
guy
That
actually
game.
played well. He played well.
Ericsson
He played well.
actually played very well.
Yeah, Ericsson played well when
You
they
know,
took
you
him
know,
as
like
an 8.
But that
when
man
they
has
said, yeah,
that man
when they
has
brought in
that
Van
man
de
has
Beek.
heart problem. Please, may I not give that
Don't
man
stress
Exactly.
me.
wahala.
He did
Don't
his
stress
best.
am.
He just say me.
Ericsson just dey run up and
down.
down. That man go slump. He's going to slump on the field one day with the way he was running about. Okay, Liverpool match. Don't play.
when they removed McTominay for Van de Beek, like I was even thinking, why so late, bro? Like this is something you should have done at halftime.
See, I feel like-
so
I feel like-
late?
I feel like
Why is it James Gardner starting? I don't know, for some reason, yeah. I feel like
No,
United
you can't
needs
mention
to-
players like
No.
that. You can't expect the coach that's under pressure to bring in him. Who is that?
Yeah,
James
yeah, yeah.
He's
Sharman?
not under, but he's not under
Gardner
pressure.
call.
Then. But he's
Maurice
not under
Sharman.
pressure. But then he's not under
No.
pressure.
Tenak is under pressure. See,
What
you
pressure?
just look at it.
See, if
He has not
he
just-
probably
he has just one game.
probably with the board, he might not be under pressure, but bro, in the public eye,
The
he's under
fans,
pressure.
yes,
No,
like,
no,
he has
bro,
not
bro,
just
bro,
one
under
game. See what
pressure.
he's facing.
I've
Bro,
not
they-
seen
I've
any.
under pressure.
The fans were
But then I've not
booing-
seen any.
the
I've not
fans
seen.
were viewing the players in the first
Bro,
half.
no, now, bro, yes, they were. booing
now-
the players, but then wait. After we lost the game,
Do you think
and
booing the
there was-
players alone will not get to
Wait now,
the
after we
managers?
lost the game, did you see Tenak going to the dugout? The fans were clapping for him. He was clapping at the
No,
fans. No, I'm trying to tell you that
Why
the
is
fans.
it-
I'm
is
telling
there
you, that
one-
I've not
is
seen.
there-
I've not
is
seen
there
any
one
United
match?
fan. I've not seen any United fan saying Tenak out or Tenak
No,
is
why
in
would
good.
you say Tenak out? You can't say no because he's under pressure doesn't mean they want him out.
Bro,
Like,
everybody are basing their attack on the Glazers. That's what everybody's
no,
saying.
No. You see that match? See that match. Number one,
Yeah.
I'll blame Tenak part of it because he chose the team, and that McTominay Fred was nowhere
That is-
near it.
That is the
Brighton.
stupid- that was the
if-
stupid.
If
You don't have to be a world class. That guy is. I can never say I know more than him. Like never. But you don't have to be a world class manager to know that Brighton wants to collect. Brighton wants the possession. They want to play in the midfield, and then
But
you
then-
are going to
but
choose
then-
yourself. You have two men in the midfield, and they are McTominay and Fred. They can't.
But
build
then
out from the back. They can't progress the ball. What are you not
okay,
telling
but
me?
then
He
but then
knows.
just maybe if De Jong was available, McTominay will not be playing.
Please
just
forget
maybe.
this, the young guy. Yeah,
No.
let me tell this guy.
No. I'm not saying that we're getting him or anything. But then I'm just saying if he was available, you'll be playing.
If anybody was available, McTominay won't play. He shouldn't
Eh,
play. It's a crime.
Exactly.
for him to play.
So whose fault is it that he doesn't have the player?
See, you wait. He has Van de Beek, right? we are supposed to okay, fine. Let me just say this very quick before we go because time has gone now.
Yeah.
You want to play against Brighton. You know, the last time you played against Brighton, this guy has beat you 4-0, 4-0. Now you have they're going to play like midfield. You know, Brighton is as small as they're very like possession. Yeah, exactly. They want to take possession from you, like they want to play. And then now you want to play against a team that wants to play. They want to press you. They want to press you. See the first pass they gave to Fred. Fred spilled the ball to the player beside him. You have two DMs that they are not bold enough to take the ball from the back. You have Digia that is part of your problems. I'm sorry to say. He makes a lot of good saves, but he cannot build out from the back. He's so poor.
And that is very, very important to Ten Hag.
Yeah, so poor.
So the fact is, like I said,
I don't remember DM missing any chances, any pass.
Oh my God!
He's not going to make any pass.
How many balls he played out of panic when this guy
Welbeck,
Trossard and Welbeck whenever
because they were not players that were calling for the ball now.
Because Dier is not a good.
Dier is not the kind of goalkeeper
that for that kind of style.
Just forget it. See, I told you already. Like the fact is, by the time Ten Hag is going to say, okay, this is his team. I don't think any of those players are going to. Probably the Martinez guy you just bought.
Yeah,
I don't think any of those players are going to remain. That is just facts. So probably if Ronaldo was younger, I would say Ronaldo would still be there. But Ronaldo is already 37.
Okay.
By the time the project is going to bang, Ronaldo will be 42. So
see, Man U fans all over the world listening to this right now. You need patience. Loads of patience.
Yes. You guys are now a small club. Please.
I'm ready to remain patient till.
Please be.
But I'm ready to
your club is a small club.
I'm ready to remain patient till the end of this season. And
so you want to give him just a season?
No, I said even more. But what are their patience with is the Glazers? I want them to go out.
That won't happen.
And then with that ending, K, just say what did Brighton do so well on their end?
Brighton were just Brighton that day. Like they didn't come with any twist. No, Brighton plays well against any opposition. That is one thing. Like I feel like Graham Potter. I don't know. But I feel like that guy is too good, bro. Like the work he's doing without Brighton team. Come on.
See,
Brighton
look at Brighton. Look at
comes out to
you
play.
see coach, like you say, a well-coached team. They don't have stars in every position, but they are well drilled.
See, Brighton. See the fact. I'm not trying to pant my anything, but like Brighton didn't do anything special that day. They just did what Brighton does on a normal day. That's just it. And they were. I feel like Man U being bad helped their cause. Because Man U were bad, so it was easy for them to keep playing around Man U. But the fact is, that is Brighton. That is how they play. That is who they are. That is their identity. They like out of the clubs that are not part of the top 6. I feel like Brighton is the best of the rest. Seriously, adding that is able to have a kind of play. If Graham Potter is the one coaching West Ham or the one coaching Leicester City, so forget it. He would have probably broken into the top 6 by now because that guy is fucking good. That guy is fucking good.
Do you reckon that it's better than Southgate?
What do you say?
Do you think it's better than Southgate?
Who is Southgate? Na kingdom gate be that one. Southgate does not have any.
See, guys, let's round up because don't even try.
GB is better than Southgate. Like GB has more footballing knowledge than Southgate.
Southgate is
that is
good,
fact.
no.
Southgate is not good, bro. Don't try to be modest.
But Graham Potter is.
I'm putting it to you that you are better than Southgate. You are better than Southgate.
Okay, so we're going to end it there. We said we were going to do this before we end the show. GB, the team that impressed you apart from Man City.
During the week, Brighton, please. Brighton, and a very big shout out to Newcastle. Those guys, honestly, it's Nottingham Forest, fine, but God, St. Maxim.
Me with your kingdom my side. I know.
You we don't say Brighton and Newcastle. No,
you're a madman.
When I watched Newcastle against Nottingham Forest, those guys wanted. Oh no, God, I love those guys.
K. Okay.
yeah.
We
Team that
impre-
impressed me.
yeah.
I don't know. I think I still have to go with Brighton because, like, I felt like they will not be able to keep up that same performance this season. Even though, okay, yes, the match is against Man, yeah, but like they impressed me with the way they were able to like keep on playing, keep on fighting for the whole goal and being like. I'm so particular about the fact that Brighton are able to keep the ball so much, even after losing two of their best players from last season. Like Soma is not there anymore. Same with Cucurella, and they are still able to like. I'm very sure like if you're not reading transfer news and all, I'm very sure you won't be able to guess that they lost Soma and Cucurella over the summer. So the fact that they were able to like they impressed me. Brighton were so good during the weekend, even though it's against Man U.
Jesse.
I think the thing that impressed me the most this weekend was Man City. I really enjoyed them playing, and that's even hard to say because it's Pep. I mean, but everything about the game yesterday was on point. The tactics were there. You could see Haaland was there. He was eager to play for him, and everything just went smoothly. And I think that was the thing that impressed me the most.
Okay, I'm going to say two teams impressed me. Fulham and Brighton.
Yeah, Fulham. Shout out to Fulham.
Yeah,
Those
so
people, they wanted to kill
Liverpool. So we've come to the end of our section. Thank you very much for coming to watch us, and we're looking forward to catching you guys on Friday because I'm guessing there's no match on Friday this weekend.
Yeah, there's no match on Friday.
No, there's match on Monday.
Oh, so it's this one's going to be Friday and Tuesday then, and so thank you all for coming to watch. And any sign Kay, your sign out.
Thank you. Like I hope you guys keep on supporting
What
us.
is Jabon?
So I hope you guys keep on supporting us and like, share, and comment. Thank you.
Okay. Jesse.
I mean, like he said, you guys should continue to like and support. I can't just wait to watch the match this weekend.
Well,
yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comments, share the link with your friends, and yeah, Baka is coming soon. I'm really looking out for Baka, but that's going to be on talk for another day, right?
Yeah.
Madrid.
Thank you all for coming. And I didn't want to be here today, but then it was nice having the conversation with you guys. And please like, share, subscribe, and see you Friday. Thank you.
Thank you.
And the deeds.
Share you see,